News 46 is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community. News is also brought to you by Golden Casino Group, where you'll always find great fun, good food, and fantastic entertainment, all at Gold Town, Lakeside, and the Pahrump Nugget. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a driver is airlifted after a rollover accident. The dog killing case is in court, and Pahrump Valley High School is having their first home game of the season. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Courtney Solman. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
Good evening. It's Thursday, September 3rd, 2015. I'm Courtney Solman for News 46. A male driver was injured as a result of a rollover accident this afternoon. He is suspected of drunk driving.
A single vehicle rollover occurred this afternoon on Highway 160 near Country Place. The male inside the vehicle was seatbelted in and was able to extract himself before medics arrived on scene. He appeared to have a broken arm at the time of the accident. However, medics also noticed that there was beer inside the vehicle and the driver appeared to have slurred speech. Mercy Air landed at the Calvada Aeropark to transport him to Las Vegas with injuries sustained as a result of this accident. Nevada Highway Patrol is investigating. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
One person was transported this morning from a two-vehicle collision on Homestead Road.
A two-vehicle accident occurred this morning on Homestead and Dandelion Streets. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue and Nye County Sheriff's deputies arrived on scene to find both vehicles with major damage. How the accident occurred is still under investigation. However, the person inside the pickup truck was transported to Desert View Hospital with injuries sustained as a result. The person inside the Mustang declined to be transported from the scene. Nye County Sheriff's deputies blocked traffic while the accident investigation was being conducted. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46.
40-year-old Maria Furtado was in court yesterday facing animal cruelty charges, theft, and 2 counts of child abuse and neglect stemming from the August 9th arrest that shows that Furtado allegedly stole her neighbor's puppy named Duke, brought it into the desert near Frontsight Firearms Training Institute, and shot and killed the animal. Furtado's reason for the killing was that the dog had killed her 2 ducklings several days prior, according to the report. The woman even took her children along. One child is 15 years old and the other is 3. She reportedly made her older son shoot the animal in the head to quote-unquote finish him off, while her younger son waited, according to police. Maria Furtado has been bound over to district court. She is still in jail on 2 bail amounts that equal $50,000 and has a restraining order in place to keep her away from her children if she is released. She will be in court October 2nd at 9 a.m. with Judge Kim Wonker. And we will be right back with more from News 46.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Here's Ron Chase with Nevada Public Auction.
Hey, well, all right, sir. Here we
This
go there.
segment is sponsored by Nevada Public Auction.
No auction this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. We're going to take the weekend off. We'll have a big auction next Saturday. But this weekend we want to get on TV anyway and everybody have a safe holiday weekend, spend time with your family, of course drive safe wherever you're going, and just really have a good weekend, take a break. And next Saturday, the 12th, we'll have a huge auction here for you.
What time's that?
Next Saturday at 10 a.m. There'll be more details posted soon at auctionnv.com. It'll be one of our catalog sales where the whole auction's online, lots of gold, jewelry, a lot of early Americana stuff. A really, really nice auction. Just because we're closed for the weekend, we're not taking a break. So we'll have one really good auction next weekend.
And people will be able to...
From 9 to 5, we're always here. If you want to do drop-offs, consignments, that kind of stuff, have questions. But for preview, yes, just come on Friday, next Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. You really can't look before then, because if you see behind us, we have a big mess in here.
Where are you located?
800 Margaret Street is one street past the hospital, right off Highway 372.
For more information, a number to call.
Give me a call here, 751-4867, and the website is auctionnv.com.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service is opening a 30-day public comment period on an application from Valley Electric Association for a 30-year incidental take permit under the Endangered Species Act of 1973. The permit sought by the utility would authorize take of the Mojave Desert tortoise that could occur during the construction, operation, and maintenance of a solar photovoltaic facility in our town off Simpkins and Highway 160. The permit application includes a proposed low-effect habitat conservation plan that incorporates measures the applicant would implement to minimize and mitigate effects of project activities on the desert tortoise. Such measures include only mowing, crushing, or trimming existing vegetation instead of the traditional blading and grading of the site, and raising the minimum height of the solar panels. These actions, in addition to other minimization measures, will allow tortoises to remain on the site after construction and help minimize potential impacts to migratory birds. For more information, call 775-861-6300. Here's Tanya Brum with Inspiration Senior Living regarding an upcoming seminar the public is invited to attend.
Hi, I'm Tanya Brum from Inspiration Senior Living. As all of you are aware, we're getting on towards that time of year for signing up for Social Security, for Medicare, and all the changes that are going to be made. October is when that starts. Because of that, I was talking to Sandy Haldeman and Sandy Jennings, and we're having another workshop, and it's called Medicare 101. And it's on September 10th, which September 10th is going to be a very busy day. It's going to be at 1:30 in the afternoon, and it's going to be filled with information on Medicare. The presentation will be from Sandy Haldeman. It'll be with Sandy Jennings and Amy, I can't pronounce her last name, Rossiner. And it's going to be very comprehensive, lots of time for you to ask questions, lots of very important information. People are not aware, even those of us that are on Medicare because of our age, don't realize there are a lot more benefits out there, and these three women intend to make sure that you walk away knowing everything you need to know. That's Inspiration Senior Living, that's Thursday, September 10th, 1:30 in the afternoon, up in the activities room. I highly recommend calling because you know what next 2 months are going to be like. 775-751-2300, and please reserve your seat. I look forward to seeing all of you there. But these are very important.
A federal judge today ordered Rowan County, Kentucky clerk Kim Davis to jail for refusing to heed a U.S. Supreme Court order legalizing same-sex marriage, and she will stay there until she complies with the ruling. During the hearing, one witness told the court that Davis had denied her a marriage license 3 times. And when Davis took the stand, the clerk explained that she could not issue the license because of her religious beliefs. Tomorrow night, everyone is invited to come support your local football team. Pahrump Valley High School is playing Sunrise Mountain, their first home game of the season. The game starts at 7 p.m. at Pahrump Valley High School on Calvada Boulevard. We caught up with Coach Adam Gent today to find out more.
It's going great. I mean, we went into town, headed in on the road, played against Del Sol, and opened up the season with a victory there. We got a big test this weekend, actually, tomorrow night with Sunrise Mountain. I know their coach, they're very well coached. Have a coach he spent time in Oregon and Utah, and I'm familiar with his program, his system. And actually, you know, they won pretty handedly with Western this last. So our hands will be full, and our boys are excited for the opportunity. Been, you know, preparing as best we can, and just excited.
Yeah, I know they just beat Western 56-7 last Friday. So what is your strategy going into it tomorrow?
Just, you know, we watched a lot of film, put up a lot of, our scout team's been given a great look. They run a spread offense as well. They run a lot. They do an option read. Defense run a 4-3 front, and, you know, just being, you know, all the fundamentals going along with that game plan there.
I know they've only won 4 games in the last 5 years. Is that going to trick your guys or anything, make them feel like they...
Nope. Our number one job right now, our boys are focused, us coaches are focused. Number one goal is to be 2-0, and that's this game at hand. Statistics like that are very deceiving. I know this is their coach's second year, and a lot of those players, a lot of times teams, they might struggle because they're young. But as they continue to mature, continue to grow, get great coaching, it could take a year or two to implement programs. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna get Sunrise Mountain's best tomorrow night. So,
are they more of a rushing offense or a passing offense?
When you can run the ball, why pass? And they could run. I mean, on film, they did that option read. Their quarterback's really athletic. So we got to shut that down and force them to pass.
How's your rushing defense?
We did all right. We held Del Sol, who's a rushing team, to 0. Again, it's a different look for us, and everybody has their job to do. We've been coaching them up, and it's just going to be exciting to see how it all plays out.
How are you looking forward to your first home game of the season?
It's going to be special. I've been, my players, other coaches, members of the community, they keep reminding me how great. I've never had a football game. I've never been to a football game here in Pahrump, and all I hear are how packed the house gets, how the community just supports. So it's going to be really exciting.
After this break, we'll have your weekend sports and news across Nevada.